Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Or I guess I should say welcome me back to the channel because I ain't made the video in a while. Been busy with Christmas and different things of that nature. We've had the family out and had dinner and all that. And it went really well and was glad to see everybody and glad everybody came out. We have, like I said, been busy with the holidays and different things of that nature. We've been doing a few different things. We got the anvil mounted or the vise mounted on the workbench. So there's going to be, we'll have to show you a video of that. And we went on, me and Mrs. Redmond went on an adventure and picked up a item out of Picnickville, Illinois. So we'll have to show you that item as well. So just stay tuned and we'll show you what we've been up to. So one thing we've been doing is we got this 6-inch Olympia vise. We got it off Amazon. I did the video on it, so you can reference back to it. But we needed a way to mount it, and it's on this wooden workbench. Eventually, there's going to be a post, there's going to be a leg come down to the concrete floor underneath this to support this bench vise. Now, something you want to do when you're mounting a vise is you want this back jaw to protrude out past your workbench. This is a swivel vise. Don't ever see us using it much, but it does have swiveling capabilities. Got the anvil, and then it's got its jaws. It's got a deep throat on it, and it's also got a pipe clamp inside of it as well. So we needed a way to mount it, and my idea was I'm just gonna mount it straight into the frame of the workbench, which it is 2x6s. So we took it, and we had some of these True-Lock timber screws. Anyways, I ran them down through the frame of the workbench. And then on the back side of them, they have this nut that locks in. It's like a wing nut that locks in and holds the screw. And I mean, that vise ain't going nowhere. So that's how I mounted the vise. We've used it a couple times already. It's pretty handy. I'm not going to be out here just beating it to death or anything like that. Probably the worst thing it'd ever get used for is probably replacing a U-joint or something along that lines in a drive shaft. But I just need it to hold material if I'm welding or whatever. And something else. So here's our toolbox, and here's our bench. That's where we perform most of our work. You want this vise to be on your right-hand side if you're right-handed, so you can get the most leverage out of it with your right hand. So that's a big one. Another big one is I wanted it close to electrical outlets in case I'm using a grinder or anything like that, and that way we don't have to use an extension cord. So that is the part on the vise. So we went to Picnickville, Illinois, and this is what we came back with. This is a Sears Roebuck wagon, and I've been doing some research into it. They were made by Peru Plow and Wheel Works, and this is a Peru wheel. It's stamped. So this was a model 1894, I think, is something along that lines, in the Sears Roebuck catalog. You can get online and see an archived copy of it. This was called their farm wagon, and they made different variations. You could get a 4,000 pound, a 6,000 pound, and an 8,000 pound. But we found this over in Illinois. All the original running gear, everything's in good shape. The axles are in good shape. Wheels move freely. The steins are good on the wheels. The tongue's in good shape, other than this side of the tongue split off. But I mean, that's a minor detail. It's going to be a yard ornament more than anything. I got plans on I'm going to come out and probably this spring it will get treated with some Thompson water seal, as we don't want it to just completely deteriorate away. We're going to put the blocks up underneath the wheels and different things like that, because we just don't want it to get plumb hard down on the ground. But this is it, and it's in really good shape. Very happy with it. So just so you know, Peru Plow Works, Plow and Wheel Works, was only in business from 1844, 1841 to 1944, 19, basically, or something like that. It was like they was in business for about 90 years. Then they was bought out by J.I. Case. Uh, but we found it, and we love it. It's going to just be our yard ornament. Probably ain't going to use it for anything. Uh, but it's just a really neat piece. Very happy with it. And we got it for a good price too. So now with Christmas and everything being over, hopefully we can, and I mean, it's just a busy time of year between Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's and all that. Hopefully we can get back to doing some projects around here, around home. We would definitely like to show you guys a few things that we're going to be doing, and just hope that you follow along. Remember, like and subscribe. It really helps our channel out. And we thank you all for watching. God bless you, and have a good Sunday.